yeah, so I didn't realize the absolute level of doggatry that Meimei possesses. And by doggatry, literally I mean a chapter that just, oh my god, my voice, dog. That just literally dropped earlier today. Like, I'm gonna get to the serious point of this video, but bro, as soon as I saw them joints, I was like, damn, it looks like it could cut rock, bro. Okay, so like the reason that Meimei is a pure absolute dog. Homegirl is a freaking pit bull, a Rottweiler, literally. So in the beginning of the chapter, we see Meimei talking to this old geezer in a shop. So there's that. So fast forward a whole bunch of stuff. I'll cover that in another video because it was a huge yap session. At the end of the chapter, it picks back up to their conversation, where it's revealed that the old geezer behind the mask is none other than freaking Tengen. Actually, the last time I remember, Tengen was in the freaking fetal position after Kenjaku had his way with them. So we all know that Meimei's thing is about money. Like, if she can't find profit in it, she ain't really gonna be doing it. Tell me why. Essentially, she wants to have all the main families, so like the Kamo, the Gojo, whatever, engage in a grand showdown to take the other down, essentially profit off of it. And also at the bottom right there, she freaking killed Tengen. So like, you really mean to tell me everything with the whole Star Platinum vessel, the whole trying to issue a new age of sorcery, all of that jazz, was for essentially absolutely nothing? This right here, this specific panel right there, besides her brother, money's everything. Oh, he says, yo, sister, you're such a money grabber. Which he says, looks like curses are in the subscription era now. Can you honestly imagine, let's say there's curses bothering you, call up the freaking Jujutsu sorcerers to help you out. And they're like, well, you know, you gotta pay some bread in order for us to help you out. And they're like, oh shoot, my bad, I'm freaking poor. And then they're like, oh, that's too bad, I'm gonna piece the scene and hold back at me once you have more money. Essentially, get your bread up and then we can save your freaking life. I'll be pissed as hell. Also, this is a little side tangent. You know how Meimei is so fine? The thing that freaking tanks the fineness, bro. In my humblest opinion, will continue to be whatever weird relationship Gege has brainstormed for this sibling pair. It's weird, bro. Also, let me quickly bounce back and say, he does say that the thing is more precious than money though, right? Because like in the middle of the chapter, Kusekabe is just yapping, bro. And one of the things that bro just happens to be yapping about is that he's the one true king or something like that of the new shadow style, you know, the simple domain, whatever all that stuff is. Like before, you wouldn't really know who the head of it is unless they just outwardly say it. Just like the head of it, well actually, think of it like a freaking pyramid scheme. At the top of it, you have the head, and then underneath you have all the other people, right? So apparently the head has this thing where they can absolutely suck the life out of their disciples. And high-key, what I got from it, because I'm not gonna lie, I was hella confused when I was reading it. They can like essentially live for a long time or like, you know, longer than they should usually be able to. He goes on to say like, you know, the disciples, right? They were sorcerers who could have lived like, you know, longer if they weren't shackled by, you know, the simplified domain. The simplified domain, to my understanding, high-key, I could be wrong, is that shadow style that Kusekabe is like, you know, the leader or whatever. Similarly, like how Miwa, if you think about it, is like one of the disciples, you know, down the line, stupidly against Kenjaku. High-key, you really should have listened to Mekamaru. She, based off the other stuff that I'm talking about, essentially be having her life force, like, you know, drained and suck the life out of her. But later on in the chapter, Kusekabe pretty much tells everybody that he broke that binding vow of the simple domain life force stealing thing. So now other people can now learn the shadow style, and it won't be like a threat anymore. So I guess yap session by Kusekabe. So like technically the person behind the shadow, who's like, you could say like on top of Kusekabe being in charge at the top of like, you know, the pyramid or whatever, high-key would have been Tengen. That's why Meimei absolutely cooks the life out of them. She really do be possessing that absolute unit within her. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It truly does help out the channel or the page or wherever you're watching this joint. Also consider joining my channel memberships. I just opened up that joint, you feel me? And lastly, if you would suck on Meimei's toes, make sure you... I'm kidding. Take care.